Hi there folks, this is Adam with 8 Badge Gaming coming to you today with the first gameplay video in our latest series, the Lapras Quagsire deck. So this is a deck that's really looking to one-shot, is looking to fuel up its Pokemon as quickly as possible through things like Aqua Patch, and be able to move the energy around as easily as possible using the Quagsire's Washout ability. We're trying to get one-shot KOs if at all possible, and we're looking to kind of grind our opponents out very quickly and efficiently there. So let's go ahead and hop on into the queue, and it looks like we have ourselves an opponent. Now looks like we're up against a Psychic Fighting deck here, and I'm going to call heads because we always lose on heads, and we did indeed lose this time as well. So we're going to see what we have in our opening hand here now. So we do get to start with a Lapras, but we don't have any draw supporters of any sort. Now, where our opponent is going first, we will be able to use Lapras's Collect on our first turn to be able to draw 3 cards right away, which can kind of help us get out of a little bit of the stuck position that we're in, but we won't put the mana feed down here just yet. So it looks like our opponent is possibly on, say, Lycanroc Garbodor, or could just be on straight fighting using Lycanroc and Buzzwole in combination of just having the Lele as a tutor effect overall. So let's see what our opponent is starting off with here. Now, we aren't told much with Rockruff. Lycanroc is run in quite a few decks. It was the typing on the introduction screen which gave us any kind of indication. We didn't see any dark, so it's not going to be a Lycanroc in any way. A Zoroark Lycanroc in any way. We didn't really see any other types there. So I'm even thinking that we're having things like Oranguru in this deck. It's pretty straightforward. Our opponent is even convenient enough to lay a Brooklet Hill for us, which is very nice of him. So let's see what he fetches up here and what we can potentially force into the active using a Guzma on our first. So let's see here now. We got a Buzzwole as the starting. So it does look like it's probably just going to be Buzzwole Lycanroc then. And our opponent is not retreating, not doing anything else, doesn't have a supporter. So let's go ahead and throw down our Manaphy here, or do we Guzma up our opponent's Pokemon first? We don't have the ability to fuel up entirely, so let's go and let's Brooklet Hill. We could go for a Volcanion here, but I think the obvious choice is going to be the Wooper. Let's throw down the Manaphy here as well, attach an energy to the Lapras, throw on a Choice Band here too, and we're just going to go for a Collect. We're going to draw 3 cards, hopefully expand our options a bit here. Now we did hit another energy, but we also hit a Lele, which is great for us, because the Lele can allow us to go get another supporter other than a Guzma. Now I wouldn't terribly mind either using or attaching energy to Lapras to be able to retreat. Now our opponent has to be a little bit scared here. If he does go ahead and put the Buzzwole up, he's not able to one-shot us right now. And if we do get lucky, if we do get, say, an Ultra Ball off the top right now, Ultra Ball would be the best card we could get, because if we draw an Ultra Ball, we can discard our 2 energies, we can Aqua Patch both of them out, we can use that to go get a Quagsire, we can put the energy up into our Lapras and just take one shot on that Buzzwole. Now let's see if he does go ahead and try to put it up in the active. We got a Guzma here. I take out the Wooper. So he's going to be able to put 50 damage on this Wooper at the moment, and I'll be happy to Guzma back in response here. So let's see what we draw here. A third Aqua Patch. So let's go ahead and go for our Volcanion. Then we're going to use the Jet Geyser ability. So we're going to force one of our opponent's Pokemon up here. So he's going to be able to choose, obviously, but that gives us the chance to go for what we would like here. It does also give us the ability to Aqua Patch onto the Lapras now. And then we can actually Guzma. So I think we can go for a straight KO here on this Buzzwole, hitting for the 190. So let's go ahead and we're going to Aqua Patch onto our Lapras. We're going to attach energy for turn. We're going to Guzma up his Buzzwole here, put up our own Lapras, and let's go ahead for a Blizzard Burn for knockout against a Buzzwole. So now our opponent not having to draw supporter, is likely going to be stuck with card hand at the moment. Now, they could get lucky, they could draw supporter here overall, but they're stuck with just a Rockruff and a Yancy in play. Now, Rockruff doesn't have any energy on it, so he's not going to be able to immediately fuel up for a Dangerous Rogue. If he does have, say, a Baby Buzzwole plus, I would say potentially a Beast Ring here or something of the sort, then he could be able to hit us back for 150, 140, potentially 170 if he has the Choice Band as well, but those are some very specific sequences of cards here. So let's see, if our opponent puts nothing else down, then we could actually do a KO on the Diancie potentially here. But we do need to use the Lele to go for a draw supporter of some sort. He does go for another Buzzwole, so I'll feel pretty good, I think, here. Ooh, is he going to Beast Ring onto Baby Buzzwole or regular Buzzwole? Ooh, regular Buzzwole. Ooh, please, please just pass back here. If I can take you right now, I can go ahead and put an energy on the Whooper. I can heal damage off of it with the Manaphy. I can Guzma, followed by a Retreat, and then just KO your Buzzwole. So let's see. He could, let's see, he has played an energy for turn. If he plays an energy on the Rockruff, he can retreat. He can force up the Buzzwole. He can do a Jet Punch, which would take a KO on the Whooper most likely here. So let's try and plan out our turn. So if he does KO the Whooper, we want to be able to discard an energy to Volcanion to force. Ooh, this is an interesting play. An escape rope, eh? So let's go ahead and promote the Volcanion, because he's not going to be able to one-shot it, but he is likely taking out either the Whooper or the Manaphy here with this Jet Punch. Now, we can safely take a KO back, though, because what we can do now is, let's pitch an energy. Okay, so we're going to, ooh, is nice too. All right. So, what we want to do here is put an experience share on the Volcanion just in case. Let's Brooklet Hill. And we're going to go for another Lapras here. Let's choose our Rainbow Lapras just because. Now we're going to Jet Geyser, discarding an energy here. You are going to force your active out here. And we're going to get out of that dangerous 4 prize card territory here as well for the Baby Buzzwole, which is going to be good for us. He didn't have another Beast Ring, otherwise he most definitely would have used it to be able to take the KO on our Lapras on his turn, because he just would have been able to do an Absorption GX for 200, or rather for 5 times 40, yeah, for 200 straight. So he's going to put up the Rockruff. Let's go ahead and we're going to promote up your Buzzwole here. We're going to Aqua Patch, and we get a concession. So we were able to take the KO there. Pretty straightforward. We were able to really kind of show the power level there of the Lapras deck, that if you can get into that one-shot territory, if you can fuel up well, you can kind of play around enough to force your opponent's actives out, then use, say, Guzmas to force them back up, so that way you can kind of cycle your Laprases through. We didn't actually get to use the Quagsire's washout in that game. We did get a little bit stuck, but we still had the cards that we needed to be able to kind of take advantage of that game overall. So while it is a fairly quick gameplay video, it will be a quick introduction for this deck overall. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Us here at 8Badge Gaming, we do greatly appreciate your viewership. If you have any suggestions for us with regards to the new, say, deck tech format from yesterday, with regards to anything that you'd like to see us do, see us change, etc., let us know. We'll be happy to take that under advice. Now, thank you again for tuning in, and this is Adam with 8Badge Gaming, signing off.